right, no messing around. We're going to get straight into the workout. Lying on the floor or a mat or a towel or whatever you're using, we're going to start with flutter kicks and go. So the way to do this exercise is that you want your legs round about a 45-degree angle, keeping the legs nice and straight. You can turn the feet out slightly if you want to target the inner thigh adductors a little bit, and make sure that the lower back is pressed against the mat. If this is difficult, just slide your hands under your bottom to lift the bottom a little bit and press the lower back into the mat, squeezing the core nice and tight. Doing really well, just keep those legs fluttering and relax. Now this workout is suitable for beginners, so there's quite a generous rest period. If you feel like you don't need that much rest, then definitely feel free to make the exercises last a little bit longer, but 20 seconds will go quicker than you think, so up to you. So yeah, we're going to go in with L's now, same position, ready and go. So what you want to do is keep the legs nice and straight, and we are just going to make L's, so really increasing that range of movement in the hips, getting a nice stretch in the hamstring, but keep your leg nice and straight. Again, point the toes, turn the feet slightly outwards. I don't want you to be putting down the leg though as it comes for the bottom of the L, okay? Keep it up off the floor, so we're not being lazy with it, we're being intentional and carrying the weights of our legs, which by the way are about to feel a whole lot heavier than usual, but that's what we're here for. We're here to work. Doing really well, and relax. Well done. And we are going to be staying on the mat for the next one too. We are doing some knee circles. So as though you've got like lasers shooting out of your knees, you're going to try and draw a circle on the ceiling with those lasers. Does that make sense? It is about to. Ready and go. So draw that circle, make it nice and big. As you come down to the bottom of the circle, you'll find that your legs kind of straighten out, and that's what you want. So you want to keep your lower back in one place. I don't want you rolling all over the mat. Keep it nice and controlled, but try and make that circle as big as you can. Now we're doing 2 one way, 2 the other way. You'll find a little bit of tension each time that you swap directions. That's okay, that's intentional. Just keep it moving 2 one way and 2 the other way. Well done, and relax. And the next exercise that we're going to do will be some ankle taps. So tapping the ankles together looks easy, but it shouldn't be if you do it right. How are you feeling? You okay? You keeping up? You got this. Well done for choosing to do this. Ready and go. Straightening out the legs, holding them round about a 45-degree angle. I just want you to tap your feet together. If that feels too easy, lower your legs. Lower your legs a little bit lower, okay? Pressing the lower back into the mat, holding the core. If it feels really tough, lift the legs up a bit higher, but definitely challenge yourself, push yourself, tapping those feet together, keeping the legs nice and straight. If you bend at the knee, it will make it a little bit easier if you need to, but you're doing really well. Keep tapping, and relax for 20 seconds. And the next exercise that we'll be doing, we're going back into knee circles again, 2 one way and 2 the other way. Feel free to kind of stretch the lower back and, mess around in this break. I mean, it's not that long, but, feel free. Okay, but not too free, because we're starting again and go. Getting those circles nice and big, really controlling. So you've got a little bit of a twist when you're doing this, okay? So you really do have to use the core to stabilize the body, which is one of its very important functions. So yeah, really control the movement, but as you come to the bottom of that circle, stretch the legs out so that they are nice and straight. You might even be drawing a bit more of an oval, but that's okay. It's not an art class, it's a workout class, okay? So we're aiming to push ourselves. You're doing really well. 2 one way, 2 the other, and relax. Smashing it, guys. Absolutely smashing it. I do not know what accent that was. I apologize. I will stop. We're going back in with the flutter kicks. I love these. Make sure that your legs are nice and low. That is how you're gonna feel the burn and strengthen that core. Ready and go. It's like a little swimmer, kind of. Can you tell that I'm not a very good swimmer? So just keeping those legs nice and straight. Squeezing the lower abdominal muscles, back pressed into the floor. You do not want a little mouse to be able to run under there. You want to keep that integrity of the spine, because if you arch your back, you're going to put a lot of pressure on the lower back, which is not what we want. And actually that's not the prime position in order to get full use of the abdominal muscles. So make sure you're contracting them and relax. You're doing so well, smashing it. Then we're going to go and collect some more L's, except we're not collecting L's, we're winning because we're working hard and that counts. So well done for doing this. But we will be doing some L's, just an unfortunate name. Ready and go. I messed it up to start with, soz. You want them like slicing like scissors through the air, but controlled scissors, not crazy wild scissors. You want to keep it nice and controlled. Again, you can use your hands to help prop up your bottom a little bit to press the lower back into the mat. Don't just drop down that leg, keep control of it, moving nice and slowly, well controlled. You can turn out the feet and point your toes to work the inner thighs as well. Doing really well. And relax. Awesome. So then we're going to go back into ankle taps. Can you feel the burn? I hope so. You should be able to. If you can't, lower your legs. Lower your legs and give it your all. You got this. You're doing really well. Ready and go. Legs at a 45-degree ankle. Ankle tapping. Sorry, my bad. Keep tapping. Keep tapping your ankles. You're doing really well. Yeah, just keep tapping. I don't really have that much more to say, so I'll stop saying stuff. You got this. I'm proud of you. Motivation. You're doing really well. And relax. You'd think that I would pause this here and re-record the voiceover, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to leave that in. Going to leave that in for your entertainment. We are going to finish off with some leg circles, but this time we're not doing two each way and two the other way. We're just going to keep going in one direction like a clock for the whole of it. Ready and go. Now this time I want you to really push yourself. These are the last exercises, so I want your legs to come nice and low at the bottom of the circle, really stretching them out, so you're kind of like in a straight like pike position, controlling the movement, using those knees to draw that huge laser beam circle on the ceiling, keeping it nice and controlled as you tip a little bit to the side, but keeping the lower back flat on the mat. You're doing really well. Just a few more and relax. And then we are going to repeat that, but on the other side. You're nearly there, guys. Doing so well. I think that, so many people neglect working the core, and it is super important for everything, for like functional movement and preventing injury. So you should be proud of yourself. Ready and go. On the other side, big circles. You can use your hands to stabilize you a little bit. Exhaling as the legs stretch out at the bottom. You're doing really well. Keep going, just a few more. Really reaching those legs nice and long, not letting them touch the floor. Controlling the movement, making it last a little bit longer to feel that burn. Just one more big circle. You finished, you did it, you done diddly did it.